Hello, scholars and teachers. Welcome back to our learning journey with Mrs. Wilkerson and friends. Today we're diving into the world of compound sentences, so let's get started. In this video, you will learn how to identify a compound sentence, how to write compound sentences, and how to combine two sentences to create a compound sentence in revising. Let's begin by understanding what compound sentences are. A compound sentence is formed by joining at least two independent clauses, which are complete thoughts, together using coordinating conjunctions or semicolons. The 7 coordinating conjunctions we will look at today are our fanboys: for, and, nor, but, or, yet, and so. And of course, this is a semicolon. Coordinating conjunctions are words like for, and, nor, but, or, yet, so. Our fanboys. Fanboys is a mnemonic device to remember the most common coordinating conjunctions. Fanboys are used to connect two independent sentences, that is, two complete thoughts, and a comma must be used before the conjunction. An independent clause has a subject and a verb and expresses a complete thought. An independent clause is a complete sentence. So we have a complete thought on one side, followed by a comma, then one of our fanboy coordinating conjunctions, and another complete thought. Let's look at how each of these conjunctions are used in a sentence and to study what purpose they serve. Conjunction 4, to show reason. He bought a snack, comma, for he was hungry. For could be replaced with the word because, but when we put because, we wouldn't need the comma. And is used to show information. Gabby is in college, comma, and she is studying to become a nurse. Nor, to add negative information. Caleb doesn't like eating vegetables, comma, nor does he eat enough fruit. Notice the subject and the verb reverse in the second clause. But, to show contrast. The assignment was difficult, comma, but everyone ended up learning a great deal. Or is to give a choice. We can go to the park or we can take a walk. Yet, to show contrast or concession. Our teacher gives a lot of work, comma, yet everyone loves her class. And finally, the conjunction so. Its purpose is to show a result. We didn't do our chores, comma, so we can't go to the park. Notice each sentence has an independent sentence on both sides. He bought a snack. He was hungry. In the middle, you have the conjunction and the fanboy. Gabby is in college. She is studying to become a nurse. In the middle, joined by that comma and the coordinating conjunction. Caleb does not like eating vegetables. That is a complete thought. Does he eat enough fruit? Notice the subject and the verb are reversed in the second clause. Because this is a negation or a negative thought, we have to flip-flop the subject and the verb. So over here it reads like a question. However, it is still a complete thought. Does he eat enough fruit? The assignment was difficult is a complete thought. Everyone ended up learning a great deal is also a complete thought. And in the middle, we're joined by the comma conjunction. We can go to the park. We can take a walk. Joined by the comma conjunction. Our teacher gives a lot of work. Everyone loves her class. Joined by the comma conjunction. We didn't do our chores. We can't go to the park. Joined by the comma conjunction. And each of the purposes are served correctly in the sentence. So you have to be able to choose the correct conjunction to fit into the sentence. Using semicolons. Semicolons can be used to join closely related sentences without a coordinating conjunction. Let's look at an example. He likes playing soccer, semicolon. His sister prefers basketball. These are closely related because the two sentences are stating which sport each likes. Let's practice combining sentences. Stacy wants to combine the ideas in sentences 1 and 2. In the space provided, write a new sentence that combines these ideas in a clear and effective way. Sentence 1, she loves swimming. Sentence 2, her brother enjoys surfing. Try using a coordinating conjunction or semicolon to combine these two sentences. Now, when you're on your revising assignment, you will want to make sure that you understand the context of what's going on to ensure that you choose the correct coordinating conjunction. In this example, I've chosen to use and the semicolon. She loves swimming, comma, and her brother enjoys surfing. Or she loves swimming, semicolon, her brother enjoys surfing. I know I can use a semicolon here because the two are closely related because both of them love doing things in the water. Practice 2. Connect these two sentences. He reads mystery books. She prefers fantasy novels. How would we connect those? Can you see the connection? Yes, you got it. It's a contrast. So we will want to say, he reads mystery books, comma, but she prefers fantasy novels because mystery books and fantasy novels are totally opposite, so they are contrasting. Let's see how it's tested. We'll first look at the multiple choice and then constructed response. In this question, it says, which is the best way to combine sentences 7 and 8? So let's read sentences 7 and 8. He didn't see any that he liked. He talked with his grandmother. So we see that he didn't see any that he liked first, talking about bow tie patterns and colors and patterns to make the bow tie. So he didn't see any that he liked, and then he talked with his grandmother. So let's look at the best way to combine them. A says he didn't see any that he liked because he talked to his grandmother. We know that this is not the answer because he didn't see any that he liked first. So because it's not causal here. B, he didn't see any that he liked even though he talked to his grandmother. Well, we know that this one is not going to be correct either because he didn't see any that he liked first and then he talked to his grandmother. He didn't talk to his grandmother first. C, he didn't see any that he liked, comma, so he talked to his grandmother. So that is a cause and effect because he didn't see any that he liked. He then went and talked to his grandmother. So I'm thinking the answer is C, but I'm going to go ahead and read D just to make sure. He didn't see any that he liked when he talked to his grandmother. Oh no, we know that's not it because he talked to his grandmother first. And then our minds go back to our fanboys. It didn't use the for, it didn't use the and, didn't use nor, didn't use but, or, yet. It used the so. It used the S in fanboys. And we know that so is a result. So he didn't see any that he liked. So the result of that was he went and talked to his grandmother. Yes, that is how you think through these and how you know that you're choosing the correct answer for combining sentences. Now, if the tested item is not multiple choice, it may be that it is a constructed response. So let's take a look at constructed response, how that would look. So it's going to be a writing short constructed response. It may give you a prompt like this. Edwin wants to combine the ideas in sentences 7 and 8. In the space provided, Write a new sentence that combines these ideas in a clear and effective way. So you want to play with it a little bit, and you could write just like in the multiple choice. He didn't see any that he liked, comma, so he talked with his grandmother. That is perfectly fine for you to write it like that. Some students like to get a little more creative and add a few words. Now, be careful not to add too many words because you don't want to change the meaning of the sentence. So here, I just played with it a little bit. He didn't see any that he liked, comma, so he talked with his grandmother about it. If you're going to add words, just add a few here and there just to combine the thoughts in a way that makes sense to you, but does not change the meaning of the sentence. Let's look at some mentor text to examine compound sentences and how they can look. The lightning is mentioned in Poetry and Songs, semicolon. The state of Zulia even has a lightning bolt on its flag. So in this example, the mentor text has used the semicolon because both of the sentences are talking about the lightning being used on things like poetry and songs and on a flag. Next example. I had to admit that Sam's Deli served good sandwiches. That is a complete sentence. And here we have a conjunction, but I didn't think our sandwiches were that special. So but is the correct conjunction to use because you have contrast of thought. Tolkien was unable to complete the work before he died, comma, so his son Christopher took on the challenge of finishing it. This is also from a mentor text from a reading passage where the author used so because so is as a result kind of word. And so because he wasn't able to complete the work before he died, his son Christopher took on the challenge of finishing it. Last sentence, I thanked him, comma, and Mom and I turned toward the exit. So here we have comma and we have a complete thought here. I thanked him and Mom and I turned toward the exit. So study the use of compound sentences from authors and you will be a compound sentence writer, reviser in no time. All right, you've nailed compound sentences. Keep up the great work. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more educational content. Until next time, happy reading, happy learning.